Hello students, hope you are able to solve sums of your topic factorization. Factorization contains different parts and I tried to make different videos for different conditions like your squaring of trinomials, whole squaring term likewise. What would you see you observe in the last videos. Now today I am going to discuss about factorization when difference of two squares are given, or you have to convert the given expressions into different of two squares, and how you factorize that we are going to discuss. Before discussing that, all of us know or already discussed that a square minus b square gives you the result a minus b into a plus b. All how this thing happen we already discussed in our last previous videos where we discussed the trigonometric sorry where we discuss algebraic identities. Okay, now see here. From this, we can say that a square minus b square equals to a minus b, a plus b. How this come? That we discussed in identity part. By using this identity, you try to factorize the questions. So let's start. In this book, I choose some questions. The very first question is your very first question I am using. It's a x square minus 9. Now I am not, from today onward I am not going to give the question numbers, because many of you confuse in many books that is not the same question number as I am using. So I am only note the questions, tell the question and then solve it. In solution I am not going to mention the number. So question says that factorize x, this one, factorize a x square minus 9. How we factorize? So we try to convert this expression into this form. Here we have only first term square. What about the second term? So if we use x whole square, that is your x square minus 3. If you write 3 whole square, then what is the result of 3 whole square? 3 3s are 9. So we have the same thing. Now first term square minus second term square gives you first term minus second term, that is x minus 3, and x first term plus second term, that is your x plus 3. So likewise we use this identity to do the factorization. So let's start. I am using discuss one more question. Okay, I'm going to write over here. This question is, I can say that it's the easiest one. It's a 16a square only, not on 16 square, minus 121. What we do? We convert this and this into first term whole square minus second term square, or first term square minus second term square. So this is not the first term. If we use to write 4a, because a square is there, whole square, then what we have? We have 4 into 4 square is 16, a square is a square, minus 11 whole square. As we know that square of 11 is 121. So we can easily write down 4a minus 11 into 4a plus 11. It doesn't matter whether you are writing in multiply form, whether you are writing minus sign first or plus sign first, but you have to factorize. So likewise we solve. Let up the board and check some more questions. Okay, I am using this question. X to the power 4 minus 9. X to the power 4 minus 9. As we know that if we write this one, we know that power of the power must be multiplied, means x square whole to the power 2 means 2 must be multiplied with this power. 2 to the 4 and x is as same minus 3 square. We can write down over here by using that identity. Clear? Now see, if we wish we can continue for root 3 part but leave here. But if in answer it is given that root 3, then you have to solve it up to root 3 similarly, otherwise this is your solution. Then I am going to discuss one more question, that is this one. This is very interesting question. It says that minus 64 plus 25 x square. Need not to confuse, arrange them. Write down first plus 1. Now we can proceed as we are doing. 5x whole square minus 8 whole square. It's a 5x minus 8 and 5x plus 8. Simple. Now, okay, one more question. I have one minus 4c to the power 12. This one is very interesting one. Let's check. It look like interesting. Let's check whether it is interesting or not. It's a 1 minus 4c to the power 12. 4c to the power 12. Okay, it's not interesting. It's just as same. 1 whole square. 1 whole square. It's a 1 minus 2c. As we know that power to the power must be multiplied. So when we write this thing, so 6 into 2, 12. So what we write? 1 minus 2 c to the power 6, 1 plus 2 c to the power 6. Always use c to the power, not on the power of, on 2 to the power. It's only on c to the power 6. Then okay, this decimal one, 2.25. It says that 2.25 a square. 2.25 a square minus b square. If decimal is given, avoid decimal. First try to find out the square root. We know that 225 square root is 15, and after decimal there are 2 digits, so we can easily write down over here 1.5, because we know that 15 15 are 225, and after decimal there is 1 place, so when we multiplied we have 2 place. After decimal we have 2 place. It's a 1.5 a minus b. It's a 1.5 a plus b. Clear? So this thing is very clear. I think now fraction based type questions. This is also easier for, looks easier for you. I don't know whether you are getting the concept or not, because I am doing my work, and hope you people are serious to see the videos. Now 5p whole square minus, we can write down 1 upon 3 whole square. 1 square 1, 3 square 9. We can write down 5p minus 1 upon 3 and 5p plus 1 upon 3. Okay, one more question can we discuss. it is combined one. It's a 4 upon 9 p square minus 25 upon 36 q to the power 4. So here we can easily write down 2 upon 3 because 2 2s are 4, 3 3s are 9 p whole square minus 5 upon 6 q square whole square p minus 5 upon 6 q square 2 upon 3 p minus 5 upon 6 q square. It's not minus, it's a plus. So many of you may have some question in your mind that why I am using minus sign at first. If here also here, so is it mandatory? No, it's not mandatory. But why I am using minus sign? Because if we use minus sign over here, so we can easily break this minus sign if we wish. But if we have plus sign, this plus sign is always not breakable further. It's clear? This can be breakable, but this one is not breakable further. So that's why we always keep this minus sign first, so that our way of attention easily fall on this one. Sometimes what happen if we use minus sign that side, and if by chance that factorize, so we may miss the minus sign or that factor. So like for that I am using always minus sign at first. So hope you can factorize this one. Now by using this, how you find the values of some numbers? By doing this factorization by difference of two squares. Let's discuss. See, question says that find the value of this one, and in this we have 2003 whole square, not whole square, 2003 square minus 1997 square. In maths there is no 1900, so always remember, always we have 1000, hundreds, tens, then units. So how we use this one? We can, many of you are may write 2000 plus 3 whole square minus 2003 minus whole square, then proceed. But why we do same? If we have easiest concept, that difference of 2 square from here, so we can easily write down 2003 minus and 2003 plus. When we find out this minus this is a 6 into this minus this, it's a 213. I think it's a 4000. 3 plus 7 10, 9 plus 1 10, 9 plus 1 10, 1 plus 1 2, 2 2 4. 24,000. The value of this is 24,000. Clear? Now one simplification type question we discuss, then we complete this topic. And I must give you today's task. Task is required, otherwise you are unable to unable to apply your mind for solving the question. If question says that simplify, your question says that simplify this concept, this one. It says that 4.987 into 4.987 minus 3.013 into 3.013 upon 4.987 minus 3.013. Need not to, question says that simplify, but need not to confuse. Just check that first term into first term, second term into second term, first term minus second term. So directly suppose, need not to confuse, let A equals to 4.987 and B equals to 3.013. So what we can write, therefore A into A minus B into B by A minus B, or we can write down A square minus B square by A minus B. By using identity we can write down A minus B, A plus B by use bracket, these two cancels each other. So what we have only A plus B. Now place the values of these two, 4.987 plus 3.013. What we have, 7 plus 3 10, 1 carry, 8 plus 1 9 plus 10 1 carry, 9 plus 1 10 1 carry, 4 plus 3 7 1 8. It's a 8. Value is your 8. So likewise you can solve the questions. Now it is done for today's task. Now as you can see that this first part, factorize p square plus q square plus 2pq minus r square, this one, this is your today's task. You must do this as soon as you end the video. Do this task and give the answer in comment part of the video just below. And you have to your homework is to complete up to 14E exercise, that is I am discussing the book. So that's all for today. Thank you.